Oh, good morning. Good to see all of you out there this morning, except I can't see you. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunshiny morning in Indiana after snow. We have maybe an inch of snow on the ground, and this the 16th day of January 2021. I'm Terry Christ. For those of you that are new to us, I work for the church as a pastoral minister and kind of semi-retired, but still going at it. Today, I want to talk to you about wisdom. Now, we saw in the first chapter of James that how to get wisdom. It said if you ask for wisdom in faith, believing that the Lord will give it to you generously, to all that without reproach. Here we're going to learn what wisdom actually produces, what it does. And I'm just going to take you in the third chapter of James down, beginning with verse 13, and we'll just kind of go line for line here and discuss it, okay? Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. There's a lot in that one line there. Conduct. The way we act and talk and think clearly portrays whether we have wisdom or not. And then he bridges meekness with wisdom here. Now, meekness is not just being namby-pamby. Meekness means humbleness of heart. It means recognizing God and who he is, and recognizing that who we are as individuals, simply his servants, his creation, here to convey his ways. And that's so important for us. He says, but if you have, now we're going to look at the opposite now, but if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. You see, selfish ambition is the opposite of meek wisdom. And selfish ambition is as a result of earthly wisdom, which does not produce good fruits. When people think that their own mind is better than the mind of God, or even if they don't think that but act that way, there's something wrong. And so the opposite of wisdom is selfish ambition. This is not the wisdom that comes down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, and actually demonic, he says. So, it's the antithesis of true wisdom. And let's look at what wisdom produces. That's our thought today. We'll continue here, though. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. And boy, that is the truth. That is the truth. So we don't want the opposite of wisdom, do we? We don't want the opposite of meekness in wisdom. But here it is in verse 17. But the wisdom from above is first pure. Pure. There's not evil thoughts. There's not evil actions. It's pure. It's desire for purity and to be the way God wants. A wise person will be one who desires to pure and think on good things and clean things and follow after the Lord. And in our minds, we have to work on that because it's easy for sin and selfishness to take over in our minds. It's first pure, then peaceable. Oh, we need to try to say everything and do everything that brings peace with our brothers and sisters, peaceable. And it is a practice that so many lack in With our tongues that we talked about last week, we can really stir up anything but peace. And so with our mouths, we need to bring peace with our actions. And sometimes it's just better not to say anything than to say something that's going to stir up and things not be peaceable. And then the term gentle, gentleness. Gentleness is how we act toward a baby. Oh, you hold a baby. I was with my great grandbabies yesterday, and oh, they're so precious. And you don't want to be harsh with them. You want to be gentle, especially as grandparents. Now, we'll let the parents be harsh, okay? But as a grandparent, we want to be gentle with them. And so it is with our brothers and sisters, that God wants us to be gentle toward them. So thinking pure and seeking after peace and being gentle and open to reason, just easily entreated, open, listening to our critics, not letting our critics ruin us, but listening that we might learn how to be more pure and more peaceable and more gentle. Opening to, some translations say, easily entreated. And then full of mercy and good fruits. Oh, mercy. God is a merciful God himself, and he wants us to be merciful to one another and bring forth good and wonderful fruits. And then impartial. Oh, we need to be impartial and not to look down our nose at certain people, but rather love everyone and realize that every human being is a creation of God, and treat everyone as special because they are in the eyes of God, that they too might learn wisdom, true wisdom that comes only from God, and thus be impartial and sincere. Oh, we don't need any hypocrisy, do we? We don't need being one way one time and another way another time, but being truly, genuinely sincere from our heart when we treat other people. Then he tells us, and a harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. Oh, it's so important. I hope this helps you see a little bit of what wisdom produces. And remember, true wisdom comes from God. So ask in faith, believing, and he will give to you completely, totally. Oh, what a great God we serve. And I trust that this weekend will be a great weekend, and the week ahead will be a wonderful one for you too. God bless you, and we'll see you next Saturday. If you're not going to church, we encourage you to do so. 9 and 10:30. Wonderful series going on here from Exodus with Jeff. And if you can't make it to the church building, please watch it online. Have a great week. God bless. Bye-bye.